Hi, I'm Will, and this is Benny, and today we are at
Ancient Shiloh. Did you know that ancient Shiloh was the pilgrimage capital of the early Israelites?
Yes, and that's because the Tabernacle was located here before Jerusalem was conquered and they built a temple.
That's very correct. So let's go take a look at what we'll find.
All right.
We're looking at a series of maps here that show the importance of Shiloh, the wandering of the tabernacle through the land of Israel, how it entered and where it goes to until it makes its final resting place in Jerusalem and onwards. And then the tribal inheritance of the land of Israel. All this centers around the city of Shiloh. As we know, Israel enters to this place as a place of gathering for the tribes of Israel.
This is not a climbing wall, but you are invited. It's rare in Israel that you're asked to touch the past, but these are all artifacts from the past of Shiloh, things that were found here. And that's this whole area here describes the different eras that where things were found.
You see a timeline at the top of the room that follows all the different findings and the periods of time throughout the site of Shiloh. And we can see some of the many artifacts that were found here. Again, most of them are not on display, but they have every time period captured here. So we can take a look really quickly as we walk through at the tower here on our way to where the tabernacle sat.
So Benny, this is like a really remote location. Why is it that people would come such a long distance to be right here?
It's a great question, Will, and the reason why is we're located by a valley which was a main artery, a main highway cutting north and south in the land of Israel on top of the mountain range. This is a perfect location for someone to build a city, and this is literally right in the center of the land of Israel. This is the perfect location that the people of Israel will gather for the 3 festivals of the Lord. And here we're standing at one of the options of where the tabernacle sat. You can see where you're standing, Will, is the edge of one of the walls that the tabernacle would have had, and the other edge would have been just beyond the sandbags over there. Everything in between you, me, and those sandbags would have been parts of this tabernacle in theory. So one cool find that we have here in the back of the tabernacle is a room that was found with bones from different animals, all kosher animals, and about 60% of them, you can tell that the right side of the animal was removed for what's called the priestly portion. This is found in the book of Leviticus chapter 7, talks about it. So here we know that the city probably would have been mostly inhabited by priests or Levites who would follow commands like that. And of course it has to do with the tabernacle. So that's a cool find that we have here.
And there's also the evidence, other parts of the Bible that talk about how this was a religious center.
Yeah.
In 1 Samuel, I think it's 1-3, Elchanan and Hannah came here, and I mean that's why the book is called Samuel, right? Because that's talking about Samuel's origin. Hannah was desperate for a child, and she was, just praying and praying and praying, and that's why God blessed her with Samuel.
That's right. So there's a lot of things that happen here at Shiloh. A lot of early memories of the the entering of the land of Israel take place here. For example, this is where the final allotment of the land of Israel was given by Joshua to the different tribes. From here they go out and conquer the land. So this is a centerpiece of the tribes of Israel, literally up until the kingdom's united by King David under one city, one banner, and then the whole tribal system kind of falls down under one kingdom. But this is the origins of the tribes of Israel, the people of Israel. It all begins here.
So the tabernacle remained here in Shiloh until the Battle of Eben Ezel in about 1050 BC, at which point it was destroyed and then later reconstructed in Jerusalem.
That's right. So I hope you guys enjoyed Tell Shiloh with Will and myself. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.
See ya.